We back in the building. Full Blast Fanatics Sports Talk. My brother Queen City in the building. Another Monday we talk about sports, HBCUs, everything that we like to talk about. And once again, Queen City's in the building. Full Blast Tribe. Good, brother.
Not much. What's good, Tiger, man? Peace to everybody. Peace to the tribe.
No doubt.
Peace to Full Blast on Twitch.
Yes, indeed.
No
Man,
doubt.
live. You want your live stream? You want to party with us? Come to Twitch.
Yes.
Main artery.
Yes. Yep.
So, yeah, man. Like I said, the un-Super Bowl. That's what I'm calling it, because one team showed up. I don't know about the other squad. I don't know. I was just shocked that they put that much pressure on Holmes, man. I know they was out without the left and right guard, but still, he was scrambling like eggs. You know?
It's facts.
I mean, what'd you think? What'd you think about that defense? I think they were better than you thought. I thought that.
Yeah, I mean, I was worried about that, man. I mean, anytime left tackle and right tackle, man, that's the quarterback's blind side. Anytime you go the second string on both of them, plus they shuffled around. They pulled a cat from guard to play tackle. That's a different animal, man. You messing with JPP and Shaq Barrett, man. They supreme pass rushers, man.
Yeah.
But I think one of the things that was the big difference, man, like the NFL, it's hard to dominate people twice, man, because they professionals. They get paid to study what you do.
Yeah.
And take away what you do.
Yeah.
So they played the most cover two in the Super Bowl in the first half. Two safeties back. And the only way to get a team out of that is to run them out of it. So that they got to bring a safety down in the box.
Yeah.
So if you notice, the first drive of the second half, Kansas City was running.
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
It was moving it.
Yep.
And then you set up play action. But, like, go into that game with both tackles down and come out throwing like that, and Mahomes wasn't 100%. Like, dude, his scrambles, he never run backwards that much. Tyler.
Nah, and not that far either. Like, I'm like, well, where is he going?
No, he was just trying to buy time to get away from. Like, he would look at who it was. If it was like Sue and the defensive tackle was Veda V, he was like, oh, I can just get away from this cat. I can just pirouette out of it and try to buy some time. But when you're dealing with cover two, and there's only 4 people rushing, it's 7 people in coverage.
Yeah. No one's going to be open.
No one's going to be. It was a masterful game plan, man. Todd Bowles, man. Yeah, Brady, you got to give Brady his flowers. Definitely MVP. 21 for 29, 201, 3 touchdowns. Efficient.
Yeah.
Another record he got was the first half. No quarterback had ever been 80% completions and 3 touchdowns in the first half of the Super Bowl. Never.
Man, I'm telling you, I watched first take. I got to go with Stephen A, man. Defense should have got the MVP, bro.
Yes.
Todd Bowles should have got the MVP.
Yes.
They shut shit down, man.
They did.
White, I mean, yo, those dudes was monsters, man. I was sitting there like, I mean, Tyree Hill had 2 touches, I think, going in the third quarter, right?
Yeah.
11 yards. I was like, man, they knew exactly what they was gonna do, and they didn't reevaluate. Like you said, they came out. We thought they would, because even the announcements was like, the Chiefs always been down. They come back, but I was saying, not against this defense. They did it against, the Titans. They even did it in the Super Bowl against the Niners. But that Bucs defense, bro, that was a different beast.
Yeah, Todd Bowles, man, dude. All of those coordinators, man, that didn't get jobs, NFL they really gotta be embarrassed, man.
Yeah.
Todd Bowles, Byron Leftwich, the OC, and even on the other side, the enemy. Like, dude, when you get your weapons taken away, I mean, that's a rude awakening, man. Like, your tackles are really your weapons. against the pass rush, man.
Yeah.
People underestimate, that's probably one of the hardest positions. I rank it as my top 3 most difficult positions to play, man. Tackle, quarterback, and corner.
I don't care who's back there throwing the ball.
Yeah.
If the dude's gonna get to the quarterback every time, he ain't gonna be masterful. Yeah. He's not gonna do what he normally do. That's just common sense to me.
Yeah. You know? Yeah. And then so one thing they did with that cover 2, the only thing really available is Kelsey underneath. Kelsey got hit, but it was all in the middle of the field. Not gonna be for a touchdown. Eventually we're gonna get a sack and push you back to 3rd and long. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. You got to run a team out of cover 2, man. Got to run a team out of cover 2. And then they did what Green Bay did at the end of the half. They went single high safety, and Mike Evans got the PI, which I thought was incidental contact.
Yeah, exactly. Because he didn't push him. He didn't have hands on him. He fell into his legs. Like you said, incidental, come on. They threw that flag, man. I'm like, come on. And I was pissed because I had money on the line for that.
Yeah, at the end of the quarter. Yeah. Oh, Tiger, I'm going to tell you another thing that was a glaring weakness for Kansas City that nobody ever knew was the punter, because they never punt.
Yeah.
I was totally out of the loop. I missed that.
Yeah.
I was mad at myself. I'm like, how did I not know their punter was a rookie and was scared to death back there, dropping the ball, shanking punts?
Scared to death. He didn't want them dudes coming after him. Shanked the ball, kicked it to the 40-yard line. I was like, oh, this is just a nightmare waiting to happen. Everything was going right from the first, you know what I mean, snap. Yeah. And you saw what happened when they hiked the ball up over Brady's head? What did he do? He falled on it. He didn't try to pick it up and throw it, and you know what I mean? No, just take that loss, fall on. That's a veteran play, man.
Yeah, and they ended up with a 51-yard field goal. If they could have got the ball there, or it was a bunch of stuff. Honey Badger had an interception. They got called back. It was holding on the other side of the field. Yeah. But, a lot of people Tampa Bay had the advantage because Chiefs had all these distractions with Andy Reid's son and the barber with COVID, and Tampa played at home. It was like a home game. I'm like, yeah, but it's a Super Bowl, man. They just came out and dominated on defense. That's pretty much.
Yeah, and plus they said that, with this one, they didn't have 2 weeks in Tampa. They flew there Saturday because of the COVID too. True. I mean, I'm not going to blame one thing on it because you still got to come prepared. And it's not like it was 31-30 and Tampa won. Bro, they got manhandled. They got their shit rocked. They did. What I mean? All those little factors contribute, but you still got to be ready. They just, I don't know, man. They was not the Chiefs. They just weren't, man. And early in the game, they got in their head.
Yeah.
They were all the mental errors. They unsportsmanlike. You saw when he was talking it's to Brady, and Brady was like, "What?" And then somebody from they used to play with Brady, tweeted Stephen A. It was like that was the wrong thing that what's the name do?
The Honey Badger talking that junk. Yeah. Tom ran him down. Tom ran him down to say what he wanted to say.
Yeah, he kept going to his ass after that.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. So in the press conference, neither one of them would admit what they said. They said they just gonna leave it on the field. But whatever Honey Badger said pissed Tom off to the point where he ran him down, and then Honey Badger was like, "I ain't gonna repeat what he said." He said, "But I didn't know he could go there with what he said to me."
Oh shoot! Okay.
That's crazy. Flowers, though, man. That man got more rings than any franchise. He got more Super Bowl rings than any franchise. Just let that sink in right there.
Any franchise.
That ends the argument right now, man. I don't really know what else to say. Props, man. I kind of like the way he did it, man. With the way New England did him, wouldn't get him no weapons.
Yeah, and I was telling my wife yesterday, like she was like, "I'm not rooting." She's a Giants fan, so they'll ever, will not like Brady, and I get it. And I mean, shoot, I'm a Jets fan, We lost to that dude all the damn time. We won against him. We act like we won the Super Bowl. But I don't something inside of me, like he wins. I'm kind of like not happy, like joyful, but just like, okay. It took this to like he really is the GOAT. Like I've never said that, bro. I was like, man, dude, and it was the Patriots thing. It was just it's Boston, New York. It's always just been that. And they know it, you know what I mean? But him going to another team and I don't know, man. It just did something for me where I was just like, I'm done hating on him. I can't hate on him and not have facts to support. You know what I mean? Because people will say, someone sucks because they don't like him. And that's stupid. That's blind. No, you hating on him, but you know he's the real deal. You know he's good. Yeah. You just don't want to admit it because you hate him. And I get it. So now, I guess since he left the Patriots, and I saw what he did, went to a team that they had weapons, but the quarterback, was shaky. But like y'all said, they went, what, 9-7 or 7-9 with Jameis Winston?
I think they were 7-9.
Yeah. I mean, he had 30 touchdowns, but he also had 30 interceptions.
Yeah.
He comes there, and they're like, yo, this is Brady. I mean, I think, to me, everyone stepped it up. No disrespect to Jameis Winston, but, bro, you ain't Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. And I think you're going to look at it different if Tom Brady throwing to you. Like, yo, I ain't going to disappoint him. I'm going to really step it up and show my game. And look at Grunt, bro. Grunt was in none of these plays in these last games, and I would not put him in fantasy sports. This dude, they had a game plan for him, and it was like watching them two all over again.
2 touches.
Yeah.
2 touches.
Yeah. I said, wow.
Yeah. Wow. Man, it's just a matter of respect, man. This dude, 43 years old, man. Like the way he take care of his body and the way what really got me was how he galvanized the team. Like if you talk to them in the offseason when they got rid of Jameis Winston, receivers was like, some of that was on us. He threw a lot of interceptions, but sometimes it wasn't his fault. Yeah. Like we run the wrong routes and stuff like that.
They didn't catch it.
Just like Brady came in and was like, no. I don't care if it's COVID or not. Meet me at this park.
Wow.
Meet me at this park. And when I come out a 5-step drop, this is where you're supposed to be because the ball gonna be there.
Wow.
Gonna be there. But
and if it's something's on him, he'll be like this.
Yeah.
Me. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Another thing I noticed too, Tiger, man, I was watching real close when now that it wasn't as many fans, but you could kind of hear a couple of times they had the live mic on when they were sending the play in his helmet. And he was looking at Byron Leftwich like, no, I don't know what 5 meant. But he wanted play number 5. Whatever they sent in, he was like,
yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah.
5. Mm-hmm. And then Byron Leftwich was like, okay.
yeah.
And he might have checked into a run or something just to get him out of a bad play,
Yeah.
Like, dude, the cerebral part of the game, man, for him, just on another level, man. You just gotta give it to him, man.
You got him, man.
Give it to him.
And I know, people that still hate, and I get it. It's like, about the weighted balls, the taping, teams. Yeah, I get all that. And I was on that side too. You know what I mean? But you still got to go out there. End of the day, man. Still got it, It's kind of like you know how they say I guess cheating points or whatever. You still have to go out there, try to, win the game. And whether you purposely, don't score, touchdown, you don't score, on the other side, you still got to play.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. So, like I said, I get all the cheating scandals and whatever happened when he was with the Patriots, and still gotta beat him.
Gotta beat him, man.
Yeah.
Gotta beat him, man. And then, you know, like, his level of focus, man. It was up 31-9 with 5 minutes, man. He was not celebrating. He's on the sideline like this, you know. And they got that interception. That was the first time, like, he celebrated.
And then he threw the ball because he gave that. The Chiefs got the ball back. I'm like, yo, why is he throwing the ball? And I'm getting nervous because I had the numbers. I said, oh my God. Because I already admitted, like, all right, in case he lost, they already lost. So keep the score the same so I can win this money.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But yo, he was still trying to, like, yo, I'm still putting up points on y'all.
All right.
So, yeah, man. I mean, you know, the first Super Bowl in the home stadium and they win it, you know. I mean, I'm happy for the fans, you know. Just the allure of that happening. I mean,
yeah. They fired that cannon as soon as the game was over because, you know, they told them they couldn't fire the cannon after the touchdowns during the game because they technically weren't the home team. You know, that big pirate ship.
Oh, that's cannon right. Yeah.
Dude, as soon as the game, if you go back and watch it, as soon as they went triple zeros, boom, 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 boom.
So stop us now. Yeah.
Busting that cannon. I was like, boy, they was waiting for that.
Yeah.
So it's in SoFi next year. So the Rams and the Chargers play in SoFi.
What?
Two teams that could get there.
Oh, it's in the stadium? Oh, next year?
Yeah, it's in SoFi next year, the new LA stadium.
Okay. So, you know, they're going to be...
Rams probably got a better chance than the Chargers. But the Chargers? Never know.
Well, who's the coach now? Do they get
man.
Coach?
They hired a coach. Tiger, it escapes me right now, man. I can't think of his name.
Okay.
He was I think he was a coordinator somewhere.
Oh, okay. So there's no one that's made any type of...
Yeah, it wasn't somebody that I already knew was thinking that they were going to hire.
Yeah. Oh, former Rams defensive coordinator, Brandon Staley.
The Rams coordinator. That is right. He was the D coordinator with the Rams.
Yeah. Okay.
I knew he was a coordinator somewhere. I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah. So they're not retiring. He said they'll be back next year, him and Gronk.
That's what I was going to ask you. What do you think about their chances to repeat?
I think it's hard to repeat. Because like you said, you playing a team, you know them. So, you know, what happened with they kept getting stomped by the Saints. Look what happened in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And they lost to Green Bay too, right? During the season.
Mm-hmm.
Look what happened. So, like, you're not gonna keep losing to a team, especially 3 times. Twice you play them, and then in the playoffs, like, you're gonna read, you got film, you got everything. So I think them. I mean, last time a team repeated was, I think, 03-04, right?
Correct.
Who was that team?
You know who it was. You know who it was, man.
F it. Yeah, they might repeat that.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing the reason it's so hard though, Tiger, is every year is a new team.
Yeah.
Because if you look at Kansas City, you gotta factor in free agents, people that's free agents that got that Super Bowl ring. Now they want the most guaranteed money they could get. Yeah. They don't care if it's in Detroit or Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Some people look at it that way. And some people will take less money to stay.
Yeah.
And then you got injuries. So like up until the end of the Buffalo game, Kansas City was a really good lock to win the Super Bowl.
Bro,
your left tackle tears his ACL and it wreaks havoc on your whole offensive line. I'm gonna tell you, man, if they have their full offensive line, that game would not have been 31-9.
Nah.
That's just a fact. I'm not saying they would have won.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm now looking at it again now, I'm like, Bucks might have still won, but it would have been the Super Bowl everyone wanted to see.
Oh yeah.
Because it was a letdown by standards of, yo, this is gonna be one of the best Super Bowls, and it wasn't. It was a domination on one side of the ball.
Yeah, yeah. I don't care who you are. You don't have 4 top-notch NFL level tackles on your team.
Yeah.
You might have 2 and a swing guard that might have played tackle in college that you could move to right tackle or a right-handed quarterback so he can at least see the pressure.
Yeah.
When you got both tackles getting beat off the snap, they was getting beat off the snap. JPP was just pulling out all his moves.
Yup.
Bull rush.
Chopping him with his 3 hand, his 3
three-finger karate chop. That's that 3-finger TNT cherry bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So this is what I think about the Bucks, man. They only got 30 of the 53 man roster under contract. That's like the least of the teams that made the playoffs. Mm. So they got a lot of people. Number one, you got to look at Devontae David and Shaq Barrett are both free agents. So that question for them is going to be, do I stay for less money and try to win another ring? Or I got a ring, now I want to get as much guaranteed money as I possibly can because I don't want to be drooling on myself after I retire and can't support my family.
And those dudes in those positions, they get the most wear and tear.
Yep.
Always off the snap. They boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I'm going to do that for less money.
Yeah.
To try to win another Super Bowl. If I go to Detroit, maybe I'm not even making the playoffs, so that's less wear and tear with more money. I mean, it's a crazy thing to think about, but that's the decision they have to make, man.
Business. It's business.
Yeah.
Especially when
Chris Godwin is going to be a hot commodity. They're already saying Green Bay trying to get him.
Wow.
Like, they got enough receivers where they could lose. They probably won't lose Antonio Brown. I don't think he could be, I hate to say it, as disciplined anywhere else without Tom. I don't know what kind of relationship him and Tom Brady got.
Bro, he stays at his house.
You remember when they were talking, Brady was wanting to get him, and Bruce Arians was like, nah, he's not a good fit for our locker room. Brady was like, I vouch for him. I promise you. He won't be a problem.
And he proved it right, man. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Like, I might have to go, that might have to go to the law of Brady, man, of just who he is. And, he really, you can't say Tony would say that about Ben Roethlisberger. You know
exactly.
I mean? So
exactly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's. And plus, like, would he really get more money going somewhere else? With his history too.
I know, right?
Yeah, so he might as well stay in Tampa. Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That same squad, they're gonna be hard to beat, man. If they don't change, they're definitely to reap.
Right now, all of their coaches didn't get jobs, so their coaching staff should be intact.
Yeah.
With Leftwich and Bowles not getting jobs.
Yeah. And now you gotta look at now Breeze, right? He's not retiring, right?
Not yet. He restructured some money. It kind of lends people to believe he was trying to go ahead and get that straight before he retires. So it won't be so much of a cap hit.
Yeah, it's like 20-something million or something, right?
Yeah. He hasn't made a decision yet.
That's good. To make the team better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm thinking of like all the teams. As far as the NFC, I'm not even thinking about the AFC yet, but as far as like who would be other dominant teams. Matter of fact, who are the teams that are going to change, that are going to have a chance to compete with the Bucks? I mean, you got, the Packers, the Niners, they get a quarterback, the Rams, Seahawks, Russell Wilson, their defense.
The Cardinals. The whole NFC West is a contender.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
The East still is going to be shitty. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And the rest of the NFC South,
East-
they're not going to be able to compete. The Falcons, the Panthers.
Nah.
Saints.
Nah, it's going to be, you know, I hate to say it, man, but it's starting to be kind of like college football. You got the same teams as it's currently constructed. Like Green Bay, the Saints. I mean, the Bucks are new because of what Brady did.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, not that many breakthrough teams, man, right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
that like on both sides of the ball, man, it's scary, man. That defense is. I guess I didn't. You know, I saw the games in the playoffs, and I guess I'm just like blown away of what they did because I've seen Chiefs offense. I've seen Tyreek Hill chase down an interception from the goal line, caught the dude. Boy, he scored. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Travis Kelce, he want to get tackled. He want to get hit. Like, these dudes are beasts, and for them to just, complete shutdown, man.
Hey, man, got to give flat out props to Antoine Winfield, man. Number 31, the corner for the Bucks. You know, his pops played in the league. Pops went to Ohio State, played for the Vikings. He was a shutdown corner too, man. But dude, he talked about that. He was like, yeah, that first game when he hit me with the deuces, and then he did the backflip in the end zone. He was like,
oh, that's why he did that.
Yeah, he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought it was petty when he did that. Like, come on, man, you're about to win. But there was history.
I feel that, man. Like, the commentator was like, there's no need for that. The game is not over. I was like, nah, hold up, man. Hold up. Yeah. This dude's showboat, man. He catching bombs on me, hit me with the deuces.
Yeah, and does backflips in the end zone. Yeah.
Backflips. He went right up in his face.
If you dish it out, you got to take it too. You're right.
Got to. Yeah. And Tyreek took it. He took it. He wasn't, you know.
Yeah, he didn't go over there and want to fight him and all that.
That's off the Todd Bowles now, man. They had that cover two, man. I'm telling you. Teams that have dominant defensive lines play that cover two with two safeties back, man. Yeah. You got to run them out of it. It's a numbers game. Yeah. If I can continue to get pressure with four, and you sending out four receivers or three receivers and a tight end, I got max coverage.
Yeah. Yeah. Man. Yeah, man. So the Jets, I want to talk about the Jets real quick.
Okay.
Their pick. The number 2 pick.
Yeah.
Quarterback.
You said you wanted to be a quarterback?
Well, I mean, I saw something with the draft where, you know, I was Trevor Lawrence, Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Got his name.
The old lineman?
I could have sworn it said quarterback. Maybe I was mistaken.
Trey Lance? Talking about Trey Lance from North Dakota State? Or even Fields, Justin Fields? Those are the only top 2 quarterbacks, unless thinking about Zach Wilson from BYU. I wouldn't draft him now.
Yeah, all right. I saw the ticker on the bottom.
Yeah.
And maybe I was mistaken. Maybe it didn't say QB, but I was like, I didn't notice that name. I didn't know who that was.
So it's been a lot of mock drafts out. I know I saw a couple with y'all taking Panay Sewell, that offensive lineman from Oregon.
Okay.
Big Samoan cat. Dude, here's the thing. Y'all got to figure out what y'all going to do with Sam Darnold, man. You going to stick with Sam Darnold, or you going to go in another direction? Because you're going to go in another direction, he could be a trade value. Because people will take Sam Darnold. People want to see what he would do with a real staff, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And I was about to say, if we do stick with him, then you got to build
around
him.
Yeah. Right now, y'all got Mekhi Becton, a left tackle dude.
Yeah.
Stud out of Louisville. He was a rookie. Like I said, man, dude, left tackle for a right-handed quarterback is probably your second most important position.
Covers a blind spot.
Cover that blind spot, man.
Yeah.
You know, those are the most freakish athletic dudes on the planet that play defensive end, man. You got to have somebody, man, that can handle the bull rush, that can chop that outside leg and get outside. Dude, man. And can move a little bit when you need him to get down the field. And Becton is the real deal, man. Y'all put Sewell on that right side, that could be a good pick. But you got to decide, what are we going to do with Sam Darnold? Do we want to start over at quarterback? Dude, again. Justin Fields, I wouldn't draft Trey Lance from North Dakota State, where Carson Wentz went. I wouldn't draft him that high. I just wouldn't. Yeah. I had reservations a little bit about Wentz, man. I don't know why, man. Like,
well, you know why now.
I know why now. But when he first hit the scene, you know, he was like, oh, okay, maybe I was wrong. You know, but like, I don't know, man. And then the Zach Wilson dude from BYU, I wouldn't draft him that high.
Yeah.
So if y'all were gonna go quarterback, I would go Justin Fields if I was gonna go that high.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, it's always a question mark on my.
Yeah. That's I mean, dude, right now, man, you know, y'all got a good defensive-minded coach. Yeah. Gonna get that defense to the point. Whatever y'all doing on offense is gonna give y'all a chance, you know, to get it together, because the D probably won't be on the field all day once he can get, you know.
I mean, we can get, you know, a real good corner, almost elite. You know, we could kind of almost maybe build it like how we had it with we had that defense with Rex Ryan. You know, Mark Sanchez wasn't no putting numbers up quarterback. Our defense was, you know, we was shutting people down. Yeah. You know, if our offense had matched it, we probably could have went to the Super
Bowl. Yeah. I mean, it's some good linebackers and corners in the draft, man.
Yeah.
I think the top corner is one of the cats out of Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley. People kind of forgot about him because he opted out. He didn't play this season during COVID.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people got him going first.
When is the draft?
Patrick Surtain. It's that's a good question. I don't know the exact date right now. It's coming up. It's usually in April. Yeah. But Patrick Surtain, his son, plays at Alabama. He's from Miami. He went to Alabama. He's gonna be top 10 too, man. There's some good corners out there. I mean, dude, that first round, man, that first pick, it's just you can get a cornerstone of your team. It just depends on need. In that first round, it's some wide receivers that are going to be. Devontae Smith is going to be a star. Jamar Chase from LSU is going to be a star.
Yeah.
He opted out. It's a lot of cats that opted out that people kind of forgot about.
Yeah.
But
then you seen them. So yes, Thursday.
Kyle Pitts, tight end. He's more of a wide receiver tight end out of Florida.
Who's that?
Kyle Pitts.
Oh, Kyle Pitts. Okay.
Yeah. He played tight end in Florida, man, but he's more like a wide out than a tight end. I'm trying to think. He's more like Kaseki with the Dolphins.
Okay.
He's going to have to block better to play the league.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that first round, this draft is loaded, man. Yeah. It's just a matter of what you need, man. I don't think the top 10 picks are misses. I don't really see any busts, no glaring busts in that first pick. It's just about being smart about what you need the most.
Yeah. So it's April 29th, Thursday, and Saturday the 1st, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. So that mock draft you was talking about, that they said the three round 2021 NFL mock draft, Jets trade out of number 2.
Oh. So the one you saw, they trade out of number 2. They traded down and got a quarterback?
Zach Wilson, bro.
Yeah, out of BYU. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I got a feeling he's gonna be good, man. But I don't see. You talking about a guy that plays for BYU right now in a Mormon environment. And you're gonna put him in New York media,
bro. Say his ass be crying like Tio.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. That's two different worlds, man. Oh. He might be able to handle it. I mean, Green Bay running back, backup running back, is from BYU. You know, but then again, that he in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
So you're looking at Justin Fields at number 4 with the Falcons.
Yeah, I saw that.
For them, that's good.
He's from Georgia.
Yeah.
He's from Georgia.
Yep. Matt Ryan legacy will end and now start. Like, that's for them. I think that'd
be a good move. I mean, you know, Matt Ryan is done of the days that quarterbacks can't move, man. You can't move, and you're not cerebral like Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
So, your man Patrick Surtain.
Shut down corners. He's going to be good. Yeah. There's no bust, man. Now, I would. So in that draft right there, y'all traded out of 2 and picked Zach Wilson at what number? Y'all got 2 first-round picks, right? Or no?
I mean, it says, okay, if that's the case, the Jets should trade out the number 2 pick and get maximum value in return. For the Panthers, Wilson could be the playmaker, need to take the offense to the next level. Carolina will likely have to give up his first, third, and fourth round this year, along with his first and third in 20.
I don't know about that, Tiger. I mean, I just think it's too good of players to pass up at number 2, man.
Yeah.
Especially on the offensive line, man. Like, that Sewell pick is not a flashy or splash pick that, you know, that's going to get everybody all hyped. Because people don't get excited about offensive line until you can't block somebody.
You can't, until you don't got a good one. Like, damn, we should have got back. Yeah, no shit. We said that last year for the draft.
Yeah, man. Dude, it's the most unsung position in football, man. Yeah. They don't talk about you until you get a penalty.
Yeah. They don't lift them up when they win the Super Bowl. Yeah.
They don't. The best quarterbacks do, though. The best quarterbacks do get a shout-outs to them and buy them all Rolexes.
Facts.
Buy them all Rolexes.
They recognize the one for them, they wouldn't be giving me the MVP trophy.
No doubt. Everything starts in the trenches in football, man.
So they talking about him number 3 at Miami. So well. And number 8, they got Jamar Chase going to the Jets.
Yes. That's the dude people forgot about. That's who Joe Burrow was going to in the championship when LSU was tearing cats up, man. Dude's an absolute beast, man.
And to compliment Mims and Crowder, that might be a good look.
Yes.
Right, man.
As a Jets. I mean, y'all can't mess this up, man. If y'all
have you
in the first round, you're gonna get a good player. Now you trade down and talk about getting Zach Wilson. Man.
I follow the history of the Jets front office. Bro, they'll do it. If you can't fuck something up, they'll find a way to fuck it up. I'm telling you.
But I'm hoping that, you know, Robert Saleh can be like, wait a minute. Let's not do that. Yeah. If anything, I could see him picking a defensive player first, if y'all weren't sure. But there's really not a defensive player that I would take at 2.
Yeah.
Not at 2. 2 with all those people on the board, man.
Yeah.
All those quarterbacks, offensive linemen. Y'all need to get a running back in this draft too, though. There's a lot of good running backs in this draft.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people looking at Najee Harris late in the first round. He's going to be a stud. Alabama starting running back, just pencil it in, man. Draft him. Draft him.
Well, like you said, 1 through 10, man, you can't go wrong. Trevor, Zach, Sewell, Justin, Pitts, 13, Trey Lance.
Trey Lance, that's the cat out of North Dakota State I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Now, he nice now. I mean, he may light it up, man. But they played limited football this year. I just don't know, man. And I hate to say this, Tiger, because this is an argument that some people have about drafting players from HBCUs. But the level of competition, man. The level of competition in North Dakota State, man. I mean, they win their championship every year of the FCS championship. But like, I just don't know, man. I mean, I could be wrong, man. I almost feel like a hypocrite because that's what they say about drafting people out of HBCUs, but we know for a fact they can play at the highest level. So I don't know, man. I just wouldn't risk that with my number 2 pick.
Yeah. That's high up. Yeah. Would you so like the second round? I mean, you said this draft is loaded. Because they started out at pick at 11, right? They got Devontae Smith. Now we're going to the Giants. For the Niners, Caleb Farley.
Farley, that's the corner I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech. Yeah.
Slater to the Chargers.
Yeah.
Matt Jones possibly to the Washington football team. Nah.
I wouldn't trust that. So let me tell you a little something about that theory. So look at some of the quarterbacks that Alabama's had that have been playmakers that made it, and some that have been system quarterbacks. Like, if you go back and look at all those championships they won, it's only like 2 of them that have made it in the league. You know, you got like Greg McElroy when they won, like, you know, ESPN, college football. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, then you got Tua, then you got Jalen Hurts, you know.
Yeah.
But then if you go back and look, it's some cats, A.J. McCarron. He was there. He was handing off to Derrick Henry, A.J. McCarron.
Yeah.
Back up in Cincinnati for a while. I don't even know if he's still in the league. Wow. Like, you got to be careful, man, with Alabama quarterbacks. Some of them, man, are products of playing behind 2 5-star tackles, 4-star guards and centers, 2 5-star running backs.
Yeah.
Devontae Smith, Julio Jones. Like, you got to be careful, man. I found that out when Miami, year before last, we hired Dan Enos, who was the quarterback coach from Alabama. And we were trying to get Jalen Hurts transferred to Miami before we got De'Aaron King. But he went to Oklahoma, which was a good move for him.
Yeah.
And we were excited about getting Dan Enos, and we started realizing, like, this cat can't call no plays. He usually calling plays where whatever I call gonna work because I just simply got better athletes.
Yeah. Wow. So like
now
you said, system.
Now he is a running backs coach. Somewhere else. I forgot where he got hired at, but we got rid of him. But yeah, I wouldn't touch Mac Jones, man. I wouldn't.
I mean, who the Washington got now at quarterback? You know,
they need an upgrade, man. Not a question mark.
Yeah. That's still so it's like hiring another clone of whoever you got now, basically. Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
I mean, what do you think about I mean, I don't know. I'm trying not to compare Washington 1, NFC East. That's like, winning a less shitty, chocolate cake or something, All the other ones were made of shit. Yours was made of mud, It wasn't gonna go nowhere. You just got that little NFC South. I mean, the defense showed that they did play better, down the stretch. So I mean, that's a kind of a plus for them.
Oh yeah, D-line. You can build around that D-line, man.
Yeah.
They get pressure with 4. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You get pressure with 4, you in the game on defense.
Got all-star, what's the name over there? So, I mean, yeah, their offense is the main, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know why they thought Alex Smith was going to be the savior. They were like happy he came back, you know. Granted, it was coming from that gruesome injury that, you know, he almost lost his life. I get all that, but he wasn't going to do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, every team in the NFC East got their own issue, man. I mean, really, it's the race. It's the race to who can get good, consistent player quarterback. Like, you know, the whole Dak Prescott situation, the fact that they won't still offer him a contract is mind-blowing. But then again, it's not, because that's Jerry Jones. That's what he does.
It ain't surprising. Exactly.
Yeah. But, you know, like, that's it. Like, looking at the division, like who has quarterback play is going to really be the thing, you know. But you got some weak, like Dallas defense is weak. The Giants defense was weak this year. I mean, that's gonna be a piece of work to watch.
So, I mean, what do you think about Daniel Jones? I don't know if I want to compare him to the other quarterbacks in the NFC East, but just.
Well,
I see him having.
He can move. He can move.
Definitely.
And like me and KO were talking about last time, like being able to move and being accurate.
Don't trip over his own feet again. He'll be all right. Yo, that was some funny shit.
It really was, man. I saw that live, man. I saw that live. The red zone flipped to that just in time, man. I saw that.
Yeah.
I was crying laughing.
Oh, man.
I was crying laughing at the bench, the Giants bench.
Oh, they were rolling. They had some shit for him in that locker room.
Yeah. But I don't think they should give up on him. I mean, obviously that's just like the butt fumble with your boy. I mean, he ain't never be able to lay that down.
Nah.
But like, I think they should build around him. I think he can be good, man. He just got to continue to be more accurate. He lost Saquon Barkley, man. Come on, man.
I know. Like you said, if you ain't got no running game, come on.
Play action, man. You got to run it just enough, man. You don't have to be the Titans.
Yeah.
You know,
Saquon Barkley, he's that dude. He ain't no regular runner. Like he's the. So.
Have you seen some of these workout videos he been putting out? Dude, that dude legs is like tree trunks. Yeah. He coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah, he's the truth. They got their running back.
Yeah, ACL, man, ain't nothing no more, man, like it used to be. You know, it's almost like returning, coming back from injury off of ACL. Can't come back better than ever, man.
Oh yeah. Before it was like, oh my God, we ain't gonna see him for 2 years and rehab and
I tore my ACL playing in the 30 and over league. Back when I was 30, I was done. I'm like, I'm going to the golf course.
You said, come back.
I'm like, I got to go to work, man. I can't be out here doing it.
Yeah. That's painful injury though, right?
It really is. It really is. I was coming down on the break, man, and just threw a bounce pass, came to a jump stop, threw a bounce pass, pop. Everybody in the gym heard it pop.
Woo! Oh, man.
I had a good doctor. That's when Glenn Perry, the doctor for the Hornets, was on.
Was your doctor? Oh,
okay. It's my doctor, yeah. So they did a good job on it. He's like, you can continue to play if you want. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. To hearing that shit?
I'm good.
You don't know, I'll be in the stands. Like, go ahead, y'all. All right.
Yeah. Even Achilles injuries now. KD, man. I was worried.
Yeah.
Coming off Achilles.
Yeah.
He looked like the same old crazy. Yeah. But then again, his game is a little different, man. He just gets to a spot and elevates. Like, if you're above the rim guy, a stop and start guy, like a Zion Williamson. Like, if he tore his Achilles, I don't know if he could be the same guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because of the gameplay, how their game is.
Yeah, modern medicine's something though, man. A lot of people forget Paul George's leg snapped in half in the Olympics. Like, I thought he was done.
Ooh, gruesome, bro.
That was gruesome.
This is some shit I don't like. They have replays. Nah, I'm good. I'd rather watch it. Like, they have it on YouTube. I'm good.
Don't show that.
I was like, I'm watching again.
Yeah.
You remember Joe Theismann?
That was the first. That was the first time we saw Bonage.
Yo.
When LT stood up and was like, yo, I was like, oh, it's bad. Yeah. It's bad. If LT calling for help for the opponent, it's bad.
Well, yeah, you know it's bad. Red ending.
Gordon Hayward had a gruesome one too.
Oh, I saw that one. The Celtics?
Was all the way backwards.
Jesus. Woo. Well, I mean, so since we talking about the NBA, still got the Nets coming out of these, going to the finals.
Let me look at what I put for my top 10, man.
Okay.
Because I was looking at my All-Star lineup. I think I'm pretty on point with it. I think I left out a couple of people I should have mentioned. But let's see. So we talking about East. My teams from the East, I got the Bucks, the Nets, and Boston in my top, and the Sixers in my top 10. I don't know, man. I don't know if the Nets, man. I don't know if the Nets can play enough defense still, man. Like they can score, man, and they're gonna be a problem. In a 7-game series, it's different. You know? I mean, they could give up 122 in a 7-game series, but hell, they may average 130. Yeah. You know? I don't know. I still don't think they had enough time still to play together. When you look at, everybody talks about why they play bad defense, but you got to actually watch to see. Like they don't communicate well. They don't communicate well. Mm-hmm. When people get wide open shots, you can see them like you were supposed to switch, or you know, we were supposed to ice right there, or you were supposed to drop on that pick, or we supposed to hedge right there. Like,
and that's a natural thing when you play with each other for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what you're gonna do.
Yeah. People that don't know the game don't really underestimate how much communication goes on defense in the NBA. Like the many sets that teams run when they run those pick and rolls and trying to get a mismatch, like whether you got the personnel on the floor to switch everything or whether you passing people off, when they like Steph Curry run on that baseline, like it ain't no way in the hell you're gonna stay with him in all that traffic.
Yeah.
But you see teams pointing like I'm passing them off. Yeah. You know? But teams that are bad, if you watch, they don't communicate, man.
Yeah.
You got to communicate. I'm gonna tell you who's probably the best at it. But you know, and they struggling right now because they down people. And I might be a little biased because my homeboy played for them. The Warriors, man, Draymond Green, watch how much he talk on defense.
That's why you said you like how it's no people you can hear what they saying.
That cat right there, man, is a defensive genius, man. Like his stat line lately, he had 2 points the other day, 15 assists and 12 rebounds. Like he's not even looking to score.
Nah.
You know, and like 4 or 5 blocks, take charges, you know.
He's a dude that he played in the 90s. He gonna still be Draymond Green.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fact.
And I know people, you know, he got, you know, a lot of flack for kicking what's name in the nuts a few times. Yeah. And, you know, just how he's, you know, but that's just him. That he wouldn't be Draymond if he didn't act the way he acted. So I get it. You know what I mean? He's a ball player. He a real player. Like you said, like we used to that, man. Oak and Mason and, you know, come on, man. Like, that's basketball.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What? But next time you're watching the game, man, and you see teams getting beat, just watch.
Yeah.
Just watch how the team that's winning on defense is talking and communicating and switching, because it's all about mismatches, man. You see it every time. You know, they keep running a pick and roll until they get, a center on Kyrie. And Kyrie will back all the way out to the half court line. Whack, whack, whack.
Yeah.
Everybody just spread out the way. Like, I coach, man, and that's what I used to do. I used to pick and roll until I get the matchup that I want. You know? Yeah. After that, we're going to a 1-4. Everybody get out the way. And then from that point, it's wide open. Once you beat that guy, whoever come to help, kick it to the corner for the 3. You know. It's a game of matchups, man.
So like you said earlier, when you don't know what's going on by seeing it, like you have those eyes, the coach, because you've taught it. You know what I mean? You had the players out there. You telling them what to do off these pick and rolls and shit. So someone is, oh man, they ain't doing it. It's like, nah, you gotta see it. You know what I mean? You gotta really see it. What's going on? So let me ask you something about the Heat. I haven't heard anybody talking about the Heat. Maybe because I haven't been watching basketball, so I don't know what's going on with them. But they win the finals last year.
Yeah. So they had 2 young players come alive last year in the bubble: Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson.
Okay.
So Duncan Robinson played at Michigan, and he played at a D3 college before he came to Michigan. Straight shooter. He gonna give you 40% from behind the arc, but he can't guard nobody. And he not really gonna shoot too many 2-pointers. He got crazy stats in the bubble. Like he only took 2 2-point field goals in one of their whole 7-game series. Like all he does is shoot threes. Tyler Hero, on the other hand, is athletic, point guard, can shoot off the bounce, played at Kentucky. Like second coming to Rex Chapman. Like he's a great dude.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He like us.
Yeah.
But and then they got Kendrick Nunn. There was a D-League sensation that came up. He got hurt, but then he started playing toward the end of the bubble. But like they had some injuries this year too, and then they had some trades where they lost some free agents. But I mean, they're gonna be in the mix. Jimmy Butler had been hurt. They're gonna go as Jimmy Butler goes, man. Jimmy Butler, beast.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Bam Adebayo is a beast.
He finally home. Like when he went to the Heat, it was like the missing puzzle, kind of like other teams, like they did him dirty, or he got a kind of negative thing about him. I mean, after he left the Bulls, but when he went to the Heat, it was like that's the fit. Like, and he know it too. He said it like, yo, I'm home now.
Yeah. And then they got Goran Dragic, the point guard. They just got injuries in the finals last year. I think that finals would have been closer, man, if Adebayo wouldn't have got hurt and Dragic wouldn't have got hurt so quick, right? Like the first game.
Okay, yeah.
But I mean, I think they may be there toward the end. I think it's a new every year is a new team, man. I don't know, but I the way their record was right now, they weren't in my top 10 because they, I don't even know, are they above 500 right now? But that's a good question. I think they could be a factor. I mean, they're the type of team that comes on late, man. Them cats.
Yeah.
Get the bonding. Yeah, I'm still sweet on Phoenix, man, as far as the young teams, man. I like the Suns, man. Chris Paul is really giving them some ability and some leadership that they would need.
Yeah, when I first heard about he was going there, I was like, okay, like I just figured, he gonna go there, play a little, whatever, they're gonna really contend. But yeah, they really shining a light on Phoenix.
Yeah.
Out there. That he's like the veteran to these dudes. I mean, and he's still point guard, bringing that ball up.
Yeah, the Heat 9-14 right now. I don't know what they got going on. I don't know what
What do you think about my next future? Well, in the near future.
So here's what it is about the Knicks, man. The Knicks have to be competitive enough to become a free agent destination. That's it. That's it, man. I mean, everything else is there, man. And, y'all still kind of got to get that star player that you draft.
Yeah. Yeah.
That other people want to come play for to get it started. But here's the dilemma. In order to be competitive and relative, you may not be drafting that high. If you know what I'm saying? If you start being competitive, you're talking about being at the between 10 and 15 in the first round, somewhere around in there.
Yeah.
And if the front office is not smart enough, that's the problem the Hornets have. If it's not a clear-cut choice who you should pick, you're going to pick people like Frank Nicolina, whoever that guy is y'all pick that ain't doing nothing. And you let Porzingis out of the building, and now he balling somewhere else.
That's always the Knicks do. Everyone that leaves here goes and becomes a star.
To be honest with you, Dolan, y'all with Dolan in there, man, y'all. I hate to say it, man. Maybe tank enough to be in that top 3. You know, this upcoming year, college basketball is funny, man. It's funny, Tiger. I told you, I was watching the Duke Carolina game, and it's like a lot of people's like, man, Duke Carolina ain't even ranked. They ain't watching that. I'm like, cuz I'm from Charlotte. I'm gonna always watch Duke Carolina.
Word up.
I'm always watching that.
I've been UNC fans, boy. I was down there in college, bro.
Yeah. And Carolina won, but still, it was the best game. You know, Caleb Love, the point guard, 5-star point guard we got, man. Been turning the ball over crazy. It's just been weird. I guess the top prospect coming out is this Cade Cunningham dude. He played for Oklahoma State. Get a chance to check out Oklahoma State. Check him out. Nice. And this cat Suggs from Gonzaga. I think those are the top 2 players right now. But it's just, it's no difference makers I see right off the bat in this year's draft. You can say, we get number 1, 2, or 3, this cat gonna make the difference. So I mean, the other route is cats like Julius Randle. He respected around the league.
Oh yeah.
RJ Barrett. Between y'all got a good solid 3, man. With your point guard Elfrid Payton used to have a crazy hairdo. He cut all his hair off.
Yeah.
Payton, Julius Randle, and RJ Barrett. You got a good nucleus with them 3.
Yeah.
Right there.
It's a promising.
But I mean, snatch up a Bradley Beal, and before you know it, boom, you might have another free agent that want to come. It's New York. It's Madison Square Garden, man. Y'all got to use that. Like when all of these top free agents came up, KD, Brooklyn over New York. Easy. Dude, I'm not going to play there.
Yeah. And I was mad.
I don't know, man.
And I was like, yeah, I get it.
Y'all got a little dilemma there, man. You either gonna win and try to recruit free agents.
Man, I hate don't.
That's tough.
Dilemma of the New York sports fan. It's always something, man.
Yeah.
Ain't that, then it's the Mets. That Yankees. You know what I mean?
Now the dude with the Mets spinning that dough. He's spinning that dough.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Yankees fan, but that's just. I kind of balance my shortcomings with it being a Knicks and Jets fan. Yankees, every year, even if they don't win the World Series, at least they're in it competitive. That's all I ask for.
Yeah.
What happens, man.
Yeah. I'm not that huge of a baseball fan. I watch when the playoffs come.
Yeah.
It gets hyped around. In Charlotte, most people pull for the Braves. Charlotte been flirting with getting a baseball organization for a while. But
so there's a lot of Braves fans.
Yeah, a lot of Braves fans in Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people pull for the Braves.
And so, damn, no more football.
Football is done. Look at the draft and get ready for spring college football. Contrary to what you're saying, from my HBCU point, football is not done. So HBCU football is playing in the spring.
Okay.
So check this out. Take this down. The MEAC and the SWAC, all of the HBCU conferences, they start play February 20th, yo. It's going to give us something to watch.
Oh, shoot.
Yes, sir. February 20th. It started with February 20th, and then on the 21st, Edward Waters at Jackson State. Primetime debut at 2 p.m.
Bro, let's watch it.
No doubt.
Let's
so
watch
one of the things I was happy about when they decided not to play football in the fall and play in the spring, everybody was like, man, why they gonna do that, man? Nobody wanna see that. It's like, that's gonna be the only show on the road for football.
Facts.
That's gonna bring eyes.
Yep.
That's gonna bring eyes. Because when the HBCUs are playing, when D1 is playing, nobody's watching it. Nobody's watching. This is gonna help recruiting, exposure. I promise you, the band and the cheerleaders gonna show out on those halftime.
Man, listen.
Well, I'm excited, man. February 20th starts February 20th, and then every Saturday, the rest of the way. A lot of those games on ESPN, man.
Bro, I might even show someone. I ain't gonna lie.
What's up?
I'm ready.
That's what's up.
Give us more content to talk about as well, too.
Yep.
Oh, man, I'm excited. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
That's exposure. Yes, sir.
You said 2 p.m.? That's when the...
2 p.m. It's a Sunday, the 21st.
Oh, perfect. Okay. All right.
Yeah, 2 p.m. Edward Waters and Jackson State. But this game just started on the 20th. You go on ESPN and just go to conferences and hit, let me see, I can tell you, the MEAC. So Delaware State, Morgan State play the 20th. Norfolk State and South Carolina State play the 20th. Oh, yeah. So those games.
On the SWAC website.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, yeah, they got the whole schedule.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
So we got football. Yeah. Prairie View, A&M, and Grambling. Shoot, man. Premier need to come to one of the Prairie View games.
Word. Oh, yeah.
Word. Oh, yeah, one more reminder, too, man, to everybody, that's checking this out. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, Tuesday night at 9 o'clock on CBS Sports. They're doing that special on the 1966-67 Winston-Salem State University National Championship football team. Check your local listings, man, for CBS Sports Network, or it might be on the app. Yeah. One of the two. Now,
I'm going to find it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Told you about
it. Tiger, I got something else too, man, to share with you on HBCUs. So, you ever watch College Football Live on ESPN?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you know Wendy Nix, right? The chick that hosts it.
Yeah,
blonde, white female, blonde hair.
Yeah.
So they were going over the HBCU schedule, right? And they were talking about those games in February that are going to be on TV.
Okay.
Man, I got so mad, man. She kept calling North Carolina A&T, North Carolina AT&T. Like, the first time she did it, I was like, no. My daughter was like, what's wrong? I was like, it's not AT&T. So they were showing highlights because Tariq Cohen, the running back for the Bears, went to A&T.
Yeah.
So they were showing him and talking about, A&T won the last 2 or 3 celebration bowls, which is like the Black National Championship for HBCUs.
Mm-hmm.
The winner of the MEAC plays the winner of the SWAC.
Okay.
And they call it the Celebration Bowl. But then she said, yeah, so make sure you check out NC North Carolina AT&T. So I was like, somebody got to get in her ear.
Yeah.
Peace. So you could tell somebody got in her ear because she was like, oh, okay. It's North Carolina AT&T. She said it again.
Dumbass. What's wrong with
you? People were lighting her up, man, on Twitter. They was like, cancel Wendy Nix and cancel AT&T.
Yeah. And AT&T like, yo, we ain't got nothing to do with this.
We got nothing to do with it.
It's ignorant ass.
Yo,
that's crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm looking for a formal apology from her, man. She said it like 4 times, man.
Yeah.
And it's on the screen. A&T, like, just read it.
Yeah, that would piss me off too.
Yeah, it pissed me off, man.
It's like you don't even care to try to fix it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I'm like, you got to understand the meaning behind those letters, man. A&T is agriculture and technical, man. That's university that help us become farmers for ourselves. When we came out of slavery, they teaching you like, no, don't farm for somebody else. This is agriculture for you. And then the technical part is we got astronauts, man. Ron McNair, astronaut.
Facts.
Was an astronaut from A&T. Look at that, AT&T.
Bro. Always one. Always one.
Well, I guess they need a lesson because Florida A&M is agriculture and medicine. I don't know, man.
Who she got a stern talking to after that? Like
exactly. I'm pretty sure they were in her ear, man, because that's just part of the whole learning curve, man, as they start to cover the sports. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna really watch this coverage in February when there's no other games to cover.
Yeah.
How deep they dive, man.
Yeah.
Like they need to be every game that's on, they need to have former NFL players that play from those teams zoom in, for a little cameo, talk a little bit about the school.
Sure.
Like, it's so much they can do with that, man.
Yep.
It's the only show. It's the only show on the road for football right now.
Yeah. They better.
Facts.
Well, brother, man, once again, it's it's almost 3:00. Yeah.
Those
so
three.
To the YouTube listeners, we are always live on Twitch. So y'all gonna be seeing this on YouTube. But come over to Twitch. We do this live every week, Mondays, 1:30 p.m. My brother Queen City in the building, WSSU alumni. Go Rams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And don't forget to subscribe, follow Fullblast Radio, Twitch and YouTube. The dopest content. Sports, also classic. Queen City, once again, brother, thank you so much, man. Do it again. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Do it again.
No doubt. Thank you for having me as always, brother. It's always a pleasure. And make sure y'all make that Twitch, man. Come over to Twitch, hop in the chat.
Yeah.
It's always better when we have y'all in the chat, man. Y'all add some dope topics, dope things to discuss. But definitely follow and subscribe on Twitch, Fullblast Radio, keeping it live, where Tiger keeps real hip hop alive. I know y'all real hip hop heads too, so we definitely got to experience that on Twitch.
We also have movie nights this Thursday, 8 p.m. I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Classic black movie.
No doubt.
Still celebrating history. Oh, always should celebrate it, but February highlights it. Always celebrate your culture.
Yeah.
In 28.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Even when it's 29, that don't count. It's 365.
Word up. That's the real number. And once again, man, I just gotta say, man, salute to the GOAT.
Salute to Tom Brady, man. Shout out. The GOAT.
7 rings, man. He's trying to fill up. He's trying to really look like, the old Master P covers with all the jewelry. You know what I mean?
Bling.
You might get the 10, man. You never know.
Hey, at this point, man, you got to give it up, man. Give that man his flowers, man. Give him his flowers. Facts.
Salute,
bro.
Peace.
Next time.